It's just a great story because 2015 and 2016 for yourself were fantastic, and finishing 2016 was the 25-25 series in Thanet. Even though you just won the WPT for £182,000, you're still supporting your local card room, and you're still turning up for the 25-25, and you won it for 9,000. Do you still get the same rush as winning the 9 as you did? Obviously, the 182, the 182 was massive, but is it just the fact of winning?
Yeah. Well, it doesn't matter what it's for. It was, I loved winning that comp, and it's quite a funny story actually. On day one, I was drinking while I play, like some of the smaller tournaments. I have a few drinks while I'm playing, and I don't actually remember getting through day one. I had to ring up the casino and see if I bagged up. Yeah, turned up late on day two. Turned up late on day two. Ordered 3 of those large bottles of water, necked those, and found a triple up early doors against Martin Holmes. Was one of the players I found a triple up against. Yeah, and then didn't look back on that one. That was a nice. I loved winning that one.
That's been the first time somebody has to ring up just to see if they've actually made the day too.
Yeah, I think I was. What the card room manager said, I was really chipped up, like I had over 200,000 or something.
Yeah,
and obviously when you're steaming, I was playing a lot of hands, and I think I only bagged up 50k or something in the end. Yeah. But I walked away. Apparently, I just walked away from the table, didn't bag up. They had to write on my bag, and I couldn't actually remember if I made it through or not. No idea how many trips I had.
Thanet was obviously on the GUKPT list years ago. Do you still go back and relive and just have a general chat with the lads down there? Do you still play down in Thanet?
Yeah, I'll play whenever I think they have a half decent comp once a month or something, or if they do the deep stack or the 25. Although they do the deep stack, and if they've done the 25, I'd probably go along if I'm at home, because it's literally 5 minutes down the road for me. So it's perfect to go see everyone, because I used to play there pretty much every night when I was younger. Go back, see everyone, and have a few drinks, have a laugh.
Yeah, well, we actually, I think one of the places we'd love to go back for, obviously the GUKPT, would be Thanet, and I know you guys do support the local card rooms, which is great. In 2017, you cashed in the Goliath. It might have been 276, but you play the 1,000 tournaments, you play the 2,000, the 5,000 buy-ins, you play the WPTs, the EPTs, and all the lots. What's it mean? And how can you explain to somebody that's never played Goliath? What is it like to walk and sit down and play in that fantastic event in country?
Yeah, crazy. Yeah, well, it's like you say, it's like the main event in Vegas, but in England, but obviously with smaller buy-in, perfect for all the players, like all the amateur players. So what a great comp, and what a great atmosphere as well.
It is. That's how poker should be played, isn't it?
Yeah. It's obviously with the higher stakes now, it can get a bit serious and that kind of. But that's for that buy-in and that. It's just a great atmosphere, great event, and obviously you can turn a little bit of money into a lot. It's 100 grand up top.
And for £100 buy-in.
Yeah. It's brilliant. It's absolutely brilliant comp.
Obviously, there isn't one this year, which is a bit of a shame with what's gone on, and the world's just completely turned upside down. Goliath's going online.
Wow.
Just been announced, 15 events from the 1st of August. I'm guessing you're going to be playing them.
I'll definitely have a look. Yeah, I think my plan was to have a go on the Goliath. Like I said to you, I haven't really been playing too much, but I'll definitely be interested in playing a Goliath, trying to spin up a stack there.
Yeah,
massive comp, isn't it? Really,
it is. And the satellites have already started, and people can't wait for that. And it's obviously Goliath for us. It's the party atmosphere. It's it's getting dressed up and it's having a laugh and you're wandering around and you're singing and you're doing it's just totally different feel. You did cash, you come 276. Is there a point where you could think, if only I could just make this day 3 and you never know, anything could happen.
What? I still look back at that comp now. I played pretty bad. Made a couple, I managed to spin up a real nice stack, and then I've made a couple of iffy calls that, looking back, were pretty bad. But I was just sort of gambling a little bit because obviously the pay jumps aren't as big. So I took a few too many shots when I didn't really need to. Just should have stayed patient. But I was gutted about get a bust in there.
Yeah.
Hated that shit. And I remember everyone, you could get a price on who's going to win it. And I think PK had a bet on me. And I was gutted that I let him down.
Well, it's obviously 2020 live is not going to be, but get yourself looking at the schedule for the online, because it's going to be another biggie, even though it is online. And you never know, we might beat the 276. November 2017, you got the mini main. So not only got the mini main, you got the main and you got the mini, you got the 25-25s. It's like the Grosvenor Triple Crown. Do you always travel early in the week to play the minis?
No, I don't. But Blackpool, obviously being quite a far trip, I fancied going up there for the week, playing the mini. I think I had a couple of drinks while I was playing that one, and I just thought, instead of just travelling up for the main, make a week of it up there, because I like Blackpool as a place to go. Brilliant little place. Just like being by the seaside, really.
You go from coast to coast, but and Blackpool obviously as a GUKPT event, always good, always got the crack. In, like you said, we're doing with Goliath, but Blackpool's a little bit like that, isn't it?
Yeah, really good atmosphere. Everyone's up for having a laugh, and always a decent prize pool as well. But it's a shame it's so far away from me.
Well, you travelled up to Blackpool and you ended up with the Grosvenor Triple Crown. It's pretty impressive. In May 2019, we played the Unibet Open at the Vic. 456 runners, and you ended up finishing second. There's usually a lot of online qualifiers for these kind of events. Is that a little bit different than playing a normal GUKPT or a normal event with hardly any online qualifiers?
I remember Unibet is quite a you get a lot of foreign players. Like you get the Swedes and a
lot of them satelliting in for a fraction of the price. Does it make a difference to the play, do you reckon?
You are? Difference
Does it make a difference to the play when you're playing?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. They're over there for a good time, and I think some of them are gamers as well.
Yeah.
So that's it. Yeah, I remember it being quite a nice field to play in. But always nice to go to the Vic for any comp.
Yeah, and second again for 48,000. Must have give yourself a pat on the back the morning after.
Yeah, and obviously I'm always gutted unless I win it. So it took a, but after a couple of days after, I was well chuffed with it. The second place, another loss heads up though.
Well, we carried on 2019 in November. You got second in the 888 high roller for 17,000, losing to the guy that we spoke to in a previous hour with the show, Mr. Chris Morman.
Yeah.
Now, this tournament, when it was a Wednesday and Thursday, but only a short field of 31 runners, but it must have been tough.
Yeah, it was a really tough field. Like it's in Stratford, so it's quite a nice little drive for me. And I think it was leading up to a week of the GKPT, so I hadn't played much, and I just wanted a little warm up. Turned up, there wasn't many players, and it was a real tough field. So I was thinking, why have I turned up for this? But managed to navigate my way through the field and get myself heads up against Morman, who just smashed me.
He's done that to everybody else but you. Don't worry about that. It's but 31 runners. It must have been like the creme de la creme. But
yeah.
finishing second to Chris isn't a bad thing.